So we're going to have a Bhagavad Gita class now. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Antara Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Samaveda Bhaktivedanta ki, Nitai Gaura Pramanandi. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today we're reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, commented by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Shari of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Chapter 7, Knowledge of the Absolute. Text number 11. Balam bhavavitam chaham kama raga vivajitam dharma vivado bhuteshu kamosmin bharat sabha. Balam bhavavitam chaham kama raga vivajitam dharmedu bhuteshu kamasmin bharat sabha. Balam bhavavitam chaham kama raga vivajitam dharma vivada bhuteshu kamasmin bharat sabha. No, got it. Okay, I'll go through word for word. Balam, strength. Balavatam, of the strong. Cha, and. Aham, I am. Kama, passion. Raga, and attachment. Vibhajitam, devoid of. Dharma aviridaha, not against religious principles. Bhuteshu, in all beings. Kama, sex life. Asmi, I am. Bharat Sabha, O Lord of the Bharatas. Translation. I am the strength of the strong and devoid of passion and desire. I am sex life which is not contrary to religious principles. All Bharata, Arjuna. Srila Prabhupada's purport. The strong man's strength should be to apply to protect the weak, not to personal aggression. Similarly, sex life, according to religious principles, dharma should be for the propagation of children, not otherwise. The responsibility of parents is then to make the offspring Krishna conscious. It's quite short purport. So, Om Agyanti Mandasya Gana Gana Salakaya Chakshur Minatamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pasaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachayane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasta Satarine. In this verse, Krishna is showing the importance of hearing and chanting about Him. If one gets to know about the glories of Krishna, he becomes fearless. When Krishna appeared 5,000 years ago, He showed how He protects those who surrender to Him. Even the demons were powerful. They could not touch the devotees and those citizens who surrendered to Krishna. Example is Jarasandha. He attacked Krishna 18 times. And Krishna defeated him 18 times. And so he had more military than the Battle of Kurukshetra, which happened, which they say estimate of 2 billion people died. Warriors, powerful warriors died in that battle. So from this example we can see how Krishna showed how he is Supreme Lord by his pastimes and activities. Prabhupada says in his lecture, he says that Krishna doesn't need to come. The laws of nature are strong enough to kill the demons. Just cause some disease or blowing the wind, a hurricane, earthquake can kill so many demons. But Krishna personally comes for our benefit, because Krishna does not want us to suffer in the material world. He wants us to come back to Him. So there's an example given. Prabhupada gives a very crude example. He says, just like the government, they can live, they have a nice place to live in. If they want, they can live in the prison house and run the country. So similarly, Krishna doesn't live in the material world. His place is in Goloka Vrindavan. Although he's all pervading, but he stays in Goloka Vrindavan. But Krishna occasionally comes here because he feels compassion for us. Krishna feels, why are people rotting in the material world? They should be coming back to me. So, example is given when the creation is finished and the creation has to restart again. Krishna is feeling, I'm missing my children. I have to do something to bring them back. I feel they're suffering. So the example is given, just like you have a finger in your body. So when your finger feels pain, your body also feels the pain. The same way, Krishna feels our pain. But at the same time, He allows us to suffer the way we are suffering because He understands this is what we have to go through to get purified. So, the more we understand about who is Krishna, Krishna has 6 opulences at one time: strength, wealth, knowledge, beauty, renunciation and fame. In this world, someone may have one of these opulences, but no one can claim that he's got all 6 opulences at one time. So, in these pastimes, Krishna showed how, by thinking of Him, one can, even in this very lifetime, one can not be affected by the laws of nature. Because Krishna's connection to the material world is very intimate. Example can be given, just like the earth. If you put a certain put a certain flower in, a seed of the flower, and then you pour water, the flower will sprout. And each flower has a different fragrance. So even the scientists cannot answer this, that why is it the earth is just earth, but from each seed different flowers, different fragrances are coming. So this is due to Krishna's desire, that there will be varieties. So in this sense, Krishna's connection to the material world is very intimate. And the human form of life, we have this high intelligence to connect with God, with Krishna. So if we use that intelligence to connect, then our suffering is over. As long as we have the material body is temporary, is full of ignorance, and is full of misery. So even the happiness we get in this world is only very short. The misery is more than the happiness we get. So the real happiness we get is when we identify ourselves as not being the body and being part and parcel of Krishna. So it says, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita in 7.3, he says, Manushyanam sāsesu kaśyatasiddha yatinam apisidam kashima tatvataha. There are many millions who are never on this path. Only a few understand something about that they're not the body, they're the soul. And out of many thousands who endeavor on this, only one understands who is Krishna. So it's a rare thing that someone comes to this path of understanding who is Krishna. To approach Krishna directly is not so easy, because the material world we are in is full of ignorance. So, in order to approach Krishna, we have to approach his devotees. So, when you talk of Krishna, Krishna is never alone. Just like when you speak about a government never goes alone anywhere. He goes with his entourage. So Krishna is there with his associates. His mother, father, the cowherd boys, gopis, the cows, the animals, Yamuna. Krishna is there with all his associates. So when Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, the sarva dharman parityajam amekam samvaja aham tam moksha masucha aham papayo moksha masucha, that give up all varieties of religion, surrender to me, I'll free you from all sinful reactions. For people to do this in this particular time, very difficult. So much restrictions are there in the outside world. So, Krishna came as Lord Chaitanya to contradict that. Lord Chaitanya is saying, he's Krishna, but he's coming as a devotee, saying that if you chant Hare Krishna, then that full surrender will come automatically. So, so when you see a picture of Krishna, Krishna doesn't look old or he doesn't have wrinkles. He's young, happy, youthful. He's with his associates. So Krishna is saying, if you join me, I'll make you happy like me. So, but in order to approach that, we have to follow the self-realized teachers. So, in this world, people have heroes, Without heroes, there's no meaning to life. Life is like empty. So, but the heroes in this world are fallible, they disappear in time. But the heroes we have, the acharyas, we follow their teachings, then they're always there to help us. And they'll guide us towards Krishna. So, so in this particular time, normally in Kali Yuga, in previous Kali Yugas, at this particular time, Prabhupada comments that the demons would have taken over this earth by now. You get these UFOs coming and they would have taken over by now. But because of Lord Chaitanya's coming, he appeared 500 years ago, 520 something years ago. He gave Krishna to everybody. Anyone who saw Lord Chaitanya, he converted 60,000 Mayavadis in Kashi to become devotees of Krishna. And he preached to scholars, general masses who saw Lord Chaitanya traveling throughout India, became devotees of Krishna. So after Lord Chaitanya disappeared, unfortunately, 13 upper sampradayas turned up to give their version of Lord Chaitanya's teachings. So there was confusion. And because unfortunately they were trying to jump over the Vaidhi bhakti and come to spontaneous bhakti, which is, and because of that, Lord Chaitanya covered the vision of the masses of people, and the Mayavadi philosophy came in to cover their vision. So, just recently, then Bhaktivedanta Thakur appeared. He's on the right here. So he came to re-establish the line of purity of those teachings of Lord Chaitanya. And he defeated the upper sampradayas, he defeated their teachings. Shri Radha Gokulananda ki, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai. And just yesterday was the appearance of Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, who was the son of Bhaktivedanta Thakur. So Lord Jagannath appeared to Bhaktivedanta Thakur and said, "Why are you not spreading my teachings? I've sent you to spread my teachings." So Bhaktivedanta Thakur told Lord Jagannath, "I'm involved in the duties of a government." At that time he was a judge. "And I don't have that much time. You have to send someone to help me." So Lord Jagannath said, "You pray to Bimal Devi." Bimal Devi is the main goddess in the Jagannath temple. So Bhaktivedanta Thakur prayed, and then Bimal Prasad appeared, who was the son of Bhaktivedanta Thakur, who became Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur later. So yesterday was his appearance day, and he set the line of purity for spreading this Krishna consciousness throughout the world. So he showed the way. Like over 10 years he chanted 1 billion names of Hare Krishna. He was staying in the fields in Mayapur, just fields, little hut. Rainy season, he put an umbrella, there's a hole in the hut. He was chanting 192 rounds every day, like that. He spread the line of purity. And then he wanted the mission of Lord Chaitanya to spread in the Western world. So in his time he had like 20 sannyasis, many followers, over 64 temples, and he gave instructions to spread this mission in the Western world. So Srila Prabhupada met Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur in 1922. And then he was asked to spread this mission of Lord Chaitanya. So Prabhupada started in the Second World War. He was writing back to Godhead magazines, just giving it out. Then someone told him to write books, hard books. So then Prabhupada started writing the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. Srila Prabhupada himself, these books which he has written are the law books of the next 10,000 years. Because in this Kali Yuga, there's a golden age happening now. So anyone who takes part in Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan mission and takes to this process will not be affected by Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga will not affect them. And so the process is made very easy for everyone now. If you just follow these teachings of Srila Prabhupada and you serve those who are following the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, then surrender to Krishna becomes very easy. Because Lord Chaitanya has made it very easy for everybody. That you don't have to give up your work, you don't have to sacrifice anything. You take to the chanting of Hare Krishna. And you learn the teachings of what Srila Prabhupada has written in his books. And you serve those devotees who are following those teachings. So, Srila Prabhupada, he explained in the Krishna book, he explains that everyone is dear to himself. Just like if you're in danger, first thing you do, you save yourself. Then you save others. So the question is asked, why do you save yourself? Because your body is dear to you. So why is it dear to you? Because the soul is there. So why is the soul dear to you? Because it's part and parcel of Krishna. So our dearest object is Krishna. So if we connect like that, then the material nature will not affect us. But there's a science of doing this is also. There's a science how you approach this. So in order to approach this, first you have to understand the greatness of Krishna. So Krishna says in 10:8 Bhagavad Gita, he says, Aham sarvaspava mata. Okay, let me just find out. 10:8. Yeah, Aham sarvaspava mata sarvam prabhavatite. Iti mata bhajante ma buddha bhava samavitaha. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. And then in 10:13, elaboration is given. So this is Arjuna glorifying Krishna. He's saying, Arjuna said, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the ultimate abode, the purest, the absolute truth. You are the eternal, transcendental, original person, the unborn, the greatest. All great sages such as Narada, Asita, Devala and Vyas confirm this truth about you. Now you yourself are declaring it to me. So, it says, even to approach a rich person, they made a survey. They would only reveal their life to 4 people they know very closely about, who are very close to them. They won't reveal their life to everybody. So, same thing applies with Krishna. He's the greatest of all personalities. He's the Supreme Lord. He's beyond this world. So, to understand Him, the only way you can do is by hearing about Him. Either you hear directly about Him through the scriptures, or you hear what the devotees are explaining to you. But it's discussing these scriptures with devotees is the way you go deeper into the Krishna consciousness. Because the devotees give you more understanding about their realizations with Krishna. And Krishna is ever fresh. Krishna consciousness is ever fresh. It says in the Prema Bhakti Chandrika, it explains everything in the material world is like an ocean of salt. But the pastimes of Radha and Krishna are like ocean of nectar. So the thing is, we are searching for this nectar of eternity through matter. So that's where the frustration comes. Because we are spirit soul by nature. We have nothing to do with this matter. But because we identify with matter, Matter is dead. So we also become like that. The happiness doesn't really come. It's all temporary. So, it says even some people have this idea that the energy is God. But even that's not perfect. Because Srila Prabhupada gives an example. He says, if you're given a house with all the opulences in it, but the condition is you have to be in the house by yourself. How long can one stay by oneself? So going to the energy, the Brahman, you're by yourself. You won't get the real happiness. The real happiness comes when you come in touch with Krishna. Because we are Anandamaya Vyasat, we are pleasure-seeking living entities. So that true happiness comes when you come in touch with Krishna. So Prabhupada emphasizes in many of his lectures that first thing in spiritual life you understand you are not this body. So for those who understand Krishna, understanding you're not the body becomes easy because they're having that high reciprocation with Krishna. So Sanatana Goswami, in his commentary on 10th canto, he explains that those who have materialistic eyes, Krishna will give them distress in the form of time. And those whose eyes are within, he'll give them happiness as super soul. So, Prabhupada explains also that we are neither enjoyers nor renouncers. As living entities, our position is to be servant of Krishna. So as living entities, we have to serve somebody. We never be fully independent. And you see that in the world outside. When people, the family is gone, they have no one, nothing left, they keep a dog or something to serve the dog. The Prabhupada says it's either dog or God. But then you see, whatever you do in life, your destination comes after that as well. So if you're serving God, if you have a relationship with Krishna, and you become fully self-realized, then you go back to Godhead. No more suffering in the material world. And then if you develop godly qualities, you're attached to opulence, but you like Krishna, you go to the heavenly planets. But Krishna is very merciful. Like he says, anyone who reads Bhagavad Gita, even though he's not striving to be pious, if he just reads Bhagavad Gita, at the end of his life, he'll go to Dhruva Loka. That's a pole star. So Krishna is he's very anyone who becomes attached to him in any form, he will purify them in a way that will help them to come back to him eventually. So he says, even if someone cannot take to Krishna consciousness, he has impediments. But if he follows the spiritual culture and he respects the devotees, he comes for the festivals, he supports the mission of Krishna consciousness, in time, a time will come when he will get the qualification to see Krishna. Any comments or questions? Let's just see. So There's an interesting quote here. This is by Srila Shivaran Swami. Can you be good without God? It depends on what you mean by good. Different people have different understandings of what being good actually means. Let's begin by considering good in the sense of moral value. In doing so, we see that man's morals change. For instance, what was considered acceptable in terms of dress has changed formally. It was concealing, now revealing is the accepted norm. Slavery was justified by those in good moral standing. Now it is quite rightly illegal. Sex was saved for marriage. Now it's any time and it goes on, and on it goes. The change of face of morals means that good can be relative unless it is anchored into God's standard, which are absolute. Meaning they don't change according to fashion, one's whims, society demands, peer pressure, or ever-wavering mind and its unlimited desires. Real moral virtues like truthfulness, cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy, and charity are all qualities of goodness and actually constitute what is meant by being good. And again, unless morals or standards are anchored to God's absolute standards, the good of today may be just as swiftly deemed by bad tomorrow, or usually vice versa. And the reason for the seemingly ever-changing differentiation is that we fallible beings and our opinions of good and bad change according to time, place and circumstance, and our addictions to following our senses. So unless we know and follow God's absolute unchanging standards of good, our own sense of good is relative, and as such it is open to change. The bottom line is, without God, you cannot be good enough. Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Bhagavad Gita ki jai.
Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnava Vangsha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathannitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakha Nitam Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Vajasi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Bhajate Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar
will start in about 2 to 3 minutes. So if you can please get up and just come forward. Hare Krishna, this is the Aarti we're going to do, so if you would like to join me when we start, yeah? Hare Krishna. Shri Shri Radha Gokul Nand ki, Shri Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ki, Shri Gauranitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Jaya Jaya Gaurachandre, Arati ka Shobha, Jaya
श्रीनि वस चक्रधारा बशी अशे गोराचा रत्न सिंहासने बशी अशे गोराचा रत्न सिंहासने आरती कोरे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगाने चन्द्रजिनी वदन उज्ज्वाला बाहुकोटि चन्द्रजिनी वदन उज्ज्वाला विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामीति नामिने गोकुल नंद की, सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की, श्री गौरानिताय की, शीला प्रभुपाद की जय.
Thank you very much for attending. Kindly please sit down, so we'll have the nursing aarti now for our protection. Thank you. ऐसे आ जाए. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladadayine. Hiranyakashipu vakshaha. Tankhana kalaye. Ito nasimo parato nasimo. Yato yato yamitato nasimo. Mahe nasimo hridaye nasimo. Narasimhamadim sharanam prapade. Narasimhamadim sharanam prapade. Kar kamalvare naka adbhut shinga dalitare ranyakashipu tanu bringa keshavadita narhari rupa jai jagadisha hare jai Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Kar kamal vare naka adbhut shringa nalitare ranyakashipu tanu bringa keshavadita narhari rupa jai jagadish hare jaya jagadish hare jaya jagadish hare keshavadita narhari rupa jai jagadish hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Gita Narhari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jagadish Hare Jaya Narasimhadev, 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 Jaya Narasimhadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. नरसिंह भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, गौर निताय की, गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल. Thank you very much for attending. The prasadam is being served outside in the hall, and the next aarti will be at 9 o'clock. Thank you.